Now, one thing that we started here 3 years ago in Villanova, which I believe has made a huge difference on our special teams. We went from being one 11th, around 11th out of 12 teams in special teams to being number one 2 our last 3 years. This past year we finished up number one in special teams overall, and the year before we finished up second, and 3 years ago, our first year taking over this, we started out, we finished first. The reason why is the emphasis of the entire staff and the entire team of understanding the importance of special teams. So what we do is we break up the entire team into 5 groups. And I'm going to go through how we break this up. It will be easy for your teams to do. But this is the first thing we do right after a stretch. We'll have a kickoff circuit. All right? Station 1. Okay? Station 1. Let me back up there. Sorry about that. Station 1. Okay? This is where the offensive line, okay, is going to go. They will always be at the same spot on the field every time we go to circuit work. How we break it up, guys, we go kickoff circuit, we go kickoff return circuit, we have a punt block circuit also. But tonight we're going to talk about kickoff circuit. The offensive line will go to Station 1, and they're going to work on splitting a double team. All right, I got some film work here. Station 2, this is where all of our linebackers and defensive linemen will go. All right, and as you notice at the bottom there, okay, it says hard hat fifth position. Well, we're going to teach those guys how to take on a block in the hard hat area. Okay, we're going to put them in a fifth position. Below there, you're going to see 2 names. Those are 2 coaches. So we're going to have 2 coaches at each one of these stations. All right, it's very important that you get all your coaches involved in special teams, so we're all preaching the same thing and showing the importance of special teams. And like everything else, the more you preach about, the more the kids are going to buy into it. Station 3 is now where all the defensive backs are going to report. Okay, there we're just going to teach the kids how to come to balance and work on tackling, form fit tackling, angle tackling, which I think is very, very important when you talk about the whole team, working with offense and defensive kids. Station 4 is where we're going to work on avoiding opposite. All right, and that's where our running backs and our receivers will report. Station 5, the bottom left there, is where the quarterbacks, the tight ends, and all the kickers, punters, and long snappers will report, and we're going to work on a hard hat drill also there. Okay. Now, Station 1, working on the split and the double team. What we're teaching these guys, as you notice here, it's 5-yard sprint. Let me get the pen up here. All right. It's a 5-yard sprint. Okay, and you're working with bags here, and we're working on splitting this thing. We want these guys to be able to dip, okay, make themselves skinny. We want to uppercut. Okay, we want to uppercut, as in this picture here, he's dipping with his left shoulder. We tell him to grab with his left arm. We want to dip and rip and uppercut to the sky. All right? Well, as we're accelerating our feet through contact, one thing about the game of football, especially with kickoff coverage, the feet never stop. You're always accelerating your feet at all times. All right? I'm sorry, guys, here real quick. Hit the wrong button here to erase all this stuff. Okay, there we go. I got it right there. There we go. So now we're dipping and ripping, and they're accelerating through for 5 yards. Okay? As you can see here, we got defensive backs working on this drill. So they're going to sprint for 5, going this way, okay, finish through, ripping, uppercut to the sky, and then they're going to turn back around and come back this way, doing the same drill, and they're just going to dip and rip with the other arm, so we continue to work on both arms, right arm and left arm, dipping and ripping and making themselves skinny and uppercutting to the sky. All right? As you can see, these guys are working. We always tell them to grab grass, get the chest over knees, make yourself skinny and accelerate through there, and then you're finishing 5 yards hard. So this is basically a 10-yard sprint. We're not killing the kids here, but we're really emphasizing the technique of dipping, ripping, grabbing grass, and uppercutting to the sky, and accelerating our feet on contact. Second station is a hard hat fit position. Now we're just putting these young men right now in a nice fit position. Okay, nice flat back, as you notice here, nice flat back. Okay, hand placement in, eyes up. Okay, elbows in tight, punch with the palm of our hands, thumbs up. All right, and we're just working on a fit position here right now with the running backs here. So we're going to work on, when the coach says go, working on quick feet, pistol those feet, working on its separation as we're driving. Okay, in this hard hat area, we're driving this guy, and then now we're trying to find the ball carrier. Okay, once we find the ball carrier and he decides to go this way, we're going to then shrug our opponent opposite direction of the ball carrier so we can go up and now finish the drill with a good angle tackle. Okay, the next clip should show something like it. Now here's where they're pistol in the feet, working on the separation, okay, working on driving those guys back, and then now they're shrugging those guys opposite of the direction where they're going here, and now they're going to finish with a nice angle tackle. Okay, and we're going to continue to rep that. Continue to rep that through. All right. Now, as you can see here, so we're putting them in a fit position, shrugging them, working on the separation, and then finishing with an angle tackle. Okay, that's station 2. Station 3, we're talking about tackling, just teaching these young men how to tackle, which we do every day on defense. But now it's a great opportunity now to work with the offensive skill guys and all the guys on offense, because you never know what situation they're going to be in where they may have to tackle somebody. Now what we're teaching here in this drill here, we're telling them 5-yard sprint, okay, and then when we say let's come to bounds, okay, there's 2 ways to teach this. There's teams that's going to say, hey, let's be a missile, no breaking down, go take a swing, man, okay, which is great, okay. Well, I believe in, and what we do here at Villanova is we're going to sprint for 5, and now what I say is we're going to pistol those feet, get those feet under control, or chest over knees, get your feet good body position, good football position, chest over knees, and then now we're going to get our feet under control, and now we're going to make a good open field tackle, okay? Like I said, both ways, they both work. It depends on what you believe in. But we're going to sprint here for 5, and then we're going to pistol those feet. So they're sprinting to 5. Now, once they get to that line there, the ball carriers are going to their left or to the right, and now we should be pistoling those feet down, getting in a good football position now, and now we're going to work on a good angle tackle. Okay? We're going to finish up wrapping and what we always preach, bite the football chest on chest, uppercut this guy, accelerate your lower body and make contact and run through the ball carrier for 2 yards. All right? Biggest thing is biting the ball, getting that chest on chest. All right? So we're going to continue to work on that. And as you can see here, guys, we got guys lined up here getting ready to go next. All right? And how you can work this thing is the tackler now, he should go to the end of the line here. The guy who was just tackling, he can turn around and be the ball carrier here. Next kid in line now is on the kickoff coverage team working on the open field tackling. Okay?